Hello everyone! Today I want to share with you 3 powerful reasons why you should start reading books today. Whether you are a seasoned reader or someone who wants to start out, these reasons might inspire you to fall in love with reading all over again. Let's dive in. Reason number 1, mental fitness. Think of reading like a workout for your brain. Just like exercising keeps your body in shape, reading keeps your mind sharp and active. So it helps you focus, boosts your memory, and even makes it easier to learn new things. And plus, keeping your brain active with reading can help lower the risk of memory problems as you get older, like Alzheimer's. So every time you pick up a book, you're doing something good for your mind and brain. And reason number 2 is stress relief. Yes, so reason number 2, stress relief. Our life can be pretty stressful sometimes or always. And one of the best ways to relax and clear your mind is by getting lost in a good book. And I think we can think it as like watch a movie. So for 2 hours, I really immerse in a story in a movie. So it's a similar concept. Instead of watching a movie, we read a book so that after read a book, we feel much relaxed and calm and have different types of energy gained from reading, and then we can apply it to in our daily life and then face. So even just a few minutes of reading can calm you down. I mean, that's how I feel. And it is like a little vacation for your mind without having to leave your house. So that is the number 2. And first reason, number 1, the mental fitness, and then the second is stress relief. These 2 reasons are more like after reading book, and then we gain these benefits. So and for now, for the most special reason number 3, a book is your best friend. So think about it. When you read a book, you can talk to it, share your thoughts, and laugh and cry and find comfort within its pages. So when you read, you're not just read or exploring the author's word, you are having a conversation with a friend who share their knowledge and dreams and stories with you. And that's why books are so much more than words on paper. They are mentors and lifelong friends, and they are really help you grow. So books are my best friend. And the friends, I mean the characters in fiction stories, characters, or for non-fiction books, the authors feel like a friend. So I can turn to them whenever I need a support or inspiration. So these friends have a diverse life experiences which is really different from mine, and they are the masters in different fields and offering limitless possibilities of connections and learning. So yes, it is unlimited possibilities to make a new friend, which is impossible in a real world. So I would like to give you some examples. What's the meaning of book is your friend? So first example why a book is my friend is this book, Chapter 8. So this is Chapter 8, Facing Illness. So more than 2 years ago, I experienced a medical episode in my brain that led me to read this portion of a book to understand what is the deeper meaning of facing illness. And after reading it, I was really overwhelmed by a relief and even appreciation, and then I burst into tears. And I realized that illness isn't just something to be avoided, right? Instead, if we must face it, we can view it as an opportunity for a profound transformation in our lives. So in my heart, I found myself engaging in a dialogue with the author and asking, after I read this portion of title, Facing Illness, in my heart, I was having dialogue with the author. Is it really true? Why that? Wow. It's so great for me to experience these medical difficulties. And I felt like appreciate for me to experience medical challenges 2 years ago. So definitely the book helped me to go through the medical challenges time 2 years ago. And second example of why a book is my friend is, I don't have a physical book with me, but the example is more than 20 years ago when I was in South Korea. I still remember the excitement of reading this book. I was in a hair salon, and then I want to do the straight hair so that there are many plastic panels on my hair everywhere. I mean, it's a permanent straight hair service I got. And I still remember. And then I was at a hair salon and my hair was being done by a stylist. And while normally it takes more than 2 hours. So I read the book, Korean book. It is about a life of the Korean scholar named Jung Yak-yong. And he lived in 18th, 19th century in Korea. And so he was really known for his contributions to Korean literature and philosophy. And the book was about his life. And so at some point of his life, he was exiled to an island. And during his exile, he read extensively and published many books. And he nurtured capable disciples and then students. So since then, he has remained in my heart ever since. So whenever I hear his name, I visualize him sitting in a very small room and reading book undisturbed by anything around him. So he feels like old friend. Even though we don't meet often, I know he's doing well and he's still engaging in his unique signature behavior and activities, which is read a book and write a book and then raising next generations or raising his disciples. And so that's the one. And then next story example is like this book. I read this book, Profit First by Mike Mikalos Lowicks. So this author has become like a friend. So I can almost hear whenever I see this book in a bookshelf, I can almost hear him saying, hey, you need to allocate a percentage of your income to 4 different bank accounts. Do you remember? Profit, owner's compensation, taxes, and operating expenses. Anyway, that's the 4 accounts. Whenever business income comes, we need to distribute a certain percentage each to these 4 different accounts. So that way we really create a profit first. That was the concept. So whenever I see this book, I feel like he's calling. I mean, he's talking to me as, hey, are you doing that? And are you keeping up with that? So he feels like a friend in my mind and someone with the real business expertise. So that was it. And then last episode will be the book I read now. The title is Uncanny Convenience Store. So it is written by Kim Ho-yeon. And the story goes is around a homeless man who began working at a convenience store owned by a retired school teacher. So the characters in this novel become like a friend to me. So whenever I miss reading this book for a day, and I find myself almost like pick up the phone and call and ask how your story is going and how everyone doing, as if they were a real person. So because of this connection, I often choose to pick up a book and read instead. And recently I uploaded Read With Me video where I read this novel, The Uncanny Convenience Store, at my backyard. So you can find the link here. So there you have it. Top 3 reasons to start reading books today for your mental fitness and stress relief, and because a book can be your best friend. And if you like to see how reading has made a difference in my own life, be sure to check out this video here where I talk about the benefits of reading in my daily life. So let's share our reading journey together, and happy reading everyone. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.